Line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Aaron Lynch in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Jumbo! Jumbo! Get reset. Hey, easy.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Leonard Floyd. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence being shown by them at this point of the game.
On 3rd and goal, Trubisky. And it's caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Bears will extend their lead. And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. Pinheiro now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Over.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Akeem Hicks in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
158.
Now it's Rodgers. He's going to air one out. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play for the Pack on 3rd. 59 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Going to throw deep for the end zone. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first.
If you run an out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
A first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. It's 1st and 10 from the 12.
Over. 319.
And again, it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Hey, check 26. Zoom. Mike 5'9", 319.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Khalil Mack, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
I'm coming back.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words.
That's fine.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
Zoom. Yeah, Liz. Zoom.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. So on now for the Packers is their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And Crosby can't get it to come back. It's no good. Wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Kenny Clark. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now the Packers going to take another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Green 18! Green 18!
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Flush to his right. Looking deep for Adams. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Throwing right, and that's complete. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And is it 100?
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the 1st half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Eddie Goldman in there to get him the 6th time they've sacked him tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Jumbo!
Now Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the 2nd quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A big play there as time expires in the 1st half. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Now the Bears.